Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 51 of On the Backs of Gods. I am your DM, Jillian, and we have our players, same as always. We have Frank, Kyle, Mac, Josh, Abby, and Krista. I think I will just go ahead, talk about what happened last time as I usually do. And then I think we're ready to jump into things. And I gotta say, I feel like this is going to be a very quick recap. Last time you all got together and had yourself a lovely conversation after scattering, deciding to not get yourselves into dangerous situations, and instead had some lovely bonding times. The next day, you all get together and you talk about the problem. The problem being Freyroon and Nadia, who basically told you that, hey, we're not trying to kill you right now, but we're definitely trying to kill you and we'll kill you. But they want to sign the peace treaty.
But we gonna.
So you all start hypothesizing, and the current hypothesis seems to be either in the realm of insanity or ghosts or insane ghosts. It's really up to the viewer if whatever they're feeling with that. They believe that it is possible that two ghosts that they met in the vines in the valley that had possessed multiple members of the party and that they had freed from the vines is now currently possessing a chief and her wife. They do not have proof of this, but maybe they're going to test their theory and see if it's true or not. And we'll see how they decide to go through with that. The next following event was the wrestling competition, where multiple members of the party, some randos, and Agnet got together to try and put somebody on the ground for points. And underdog Saga made it to the final fight.
Dark Horse.
Saga Bloom, destroyer of worlds.
Cheating along the way. We're not going to lie. There was cheating, a lot of it. But still, even so, she makes it to the final fight against Agnet, where the goal is to get 3 points. It went down to 2-2. This is Agnet's expertise. This is what she's good at. It came down 2-2, but Agnet took the win and the money, and Saga was not murdered in the process, and that's always the goal. As she worried for her life for a moment, making it to the end. But second place is pretty rad. And
pay as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe that's where we left off, was at the end of this competition, with Agnet taking the coin she won and like throwing it over to one of her companions, Selby, as she starts to pick her armor
like
up.
Hugging Saga.
She walks past Gorbjorn. You owe me a kiss later. And she starts walking. You all know that the weapons fight, the last competition, is going to be in a couple hours. You guys have 2 to 3 hours to do something if you need to do something. During this time, Valder starts to come over to the group, and he kind of smiles and does like a slight bow to Nana, and then turns his attention.
Nana will return with a little bit of a bow of her own.
He smiles, and then he turns his attention to Saga. So, hello. Good showing, by the way.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
really know what happened, but Lady Seder was on my side.
Someone had to be.
You were very inventive, it seemed.
It was unconventional, but there were no rules against whatever you were doing, and it was working. So good on you.
Yeah.
I will say that I spoke to my sister, and I wasn't able to get her to make a full competition out of it. But if you are interested, in making some baked goods for the competition later, it would be welcomed.
Yes, absolutely.
Isn't that lovely?
Yes, I'd love to. That sounds wonderful. Could they be given as like mid competition pick me ups, or is it like for the winner at the end? I need to know. I need to know the theme.
Okay.
Do I put like winner on them, or like you can do it, or something?
Well, there's probably going to be something for the Chiefs to have, maybe the Jarl. And if you would
Okay.
like to make something for the winner, I think that's very nice. I know
think
it's
I
not a
can
lot
do
of time, but whatever you think you can do.
No, I'll just get started right now. I'm just a little bit sore, so maybe I will take a little longer, but I think it'll be okay. I think they'll be good.
All right.
Don't strain yourself over much, Saga, but if you need anything from my house, you're welcome to it.
No, it's okay. I'm a pro wrestler. I can wrestle the dough just as well as I did with all those people
That's right. Yes, you can.
The large
Yeah.
sum of very men, at least bigger than you, all round.
And Agnet,
defeated.
also bigger than you, but not defeated.
All competitors bigger than you, but
very well competed against.
Okay.
And he smiles. I'm glad you're excited. Sorry I couldn't do something more official.
I understand it was really short notice to ask about it, but I think this is very good. And you know, it'll get people inspired and warm up to the idea. And maybe next year there'll be more people that'll want to bake stuff. And then that's when the competition comes out. And then we have a cookout.
I'll have to talk to my sister about making this an annual event.
Yes.
I would bet you anything that Tordric Caskmaster would be delighted to be a master of ceremonies at such a proposed occasion.
Oh, yes, we could even do like a an ale brewing contest. Who makes the ale that's what is good about ale? I don't know best.
Is liquid.
Yes.
It's good for parties.
Yes.
Well, I will certainly spread the word and give my opinion on it. I can't say she's a big fan of me at the moment, so I'll do what I can, but she will be fine in a day or so.
Okay. I'll just write down all my ideas then, and then you can just give her the list.
Also, Nana, could we talk for just a moment? It's not like a secret thing. It's just I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Certainly, of course. Saga, you'll be all right.
He said it wasn't a secret thing. Does that mean I do or don't need to
She's
leave?
like, just like, yeah, I'm still part of the conversation. It's fine. It's very fine. It's about.
You can say if it does make you uncomfortable.
It's about the weapons competition.
Of course. Whatever you like.
I think we should quickly come to terms how hard we may go in.
Yes.
I am fine with whatever is best in your opinion.
Well, I rather thought that it wouldn't be much of a showing of good faith in the competition or in our fellows if we went lesser against one another than we might against any other competitor. Make it fair.
Of course. I don't plan on doing this, but, depending on placement, would it upset you if you just happen to be the closest person at the beginning and you are the first person I hit?
It would be fine, I think. There's been stranger things that have happened to me in combat, honestly, and that would hardly put me off.
Right. Then it is. And he clasps your shoulders and he just smiles, not meaning it very seriously.
All right. But don't go easy on him, but he wants to do well by you in competition. He wants to have an honest competition with you at this event today.
I think it'll be quite honest.
All right. There is nothing subversive going on here. There's nothing holding malice or ill will.
Of course not. Just gonna make it even.
All right.
And then we'll be fine.
Okay, then.
Just even it out.
All right, then. Be sure you make sure you mention it's evening out the score and such and so on. But
of course.
yeah.
We'll see. I can't say what I'm going to do. It's a heat of the moment thing. There could be a bigger threat.
Surely. Honestly, if Agnet's joining the competition, I'm rather frightened of what she might make of the rest of us.
The thing is, Agnet would be very good at the competition, yes, but we all decided for our group that we would not overlap. That we would not be in competition with each other. So I took weapons and she took wrestling because I don't think Selby or I would fare well.
I see. Yeah, I rather do think that Agnet has the advantage on the wrestling match plane relative to the both of you. Yes.
Yes.
She's a fearsome fighter.
She is. Happy to have had her on my team this whole time. A learning experience in many ways.
I could tell you stories.
Well, hopefully we'll have time for more stories, I think.
I rather believe we shall.
And he holds out a hand, like, towards your hand.
Nana will take it.
And then he just kind of pulls it down at his side, and he just sort of walks with you hand in hand.
That's very okay with Nana.
I have informed you that there is some time before the event. Is there anything anybody wanted to do? And I know you all have a grand scheme, and I will tell you straight up, I do not entirely understand when you're going through with it because a few things were said. So just, if it's happening before the competition, let me know. But it didn't sound like, okay. It sounded like there were 3 options and that was up in the air. So good to know.
Roshan would like to follow Hertha back home after the wrestling competition and fill her in.
Okay. So you're telling her everything?
No, not necessarily everything, but he wants to get behind closed doors and tell her our theories and ask for her support in bringing the signing of the treaty into the aura of Gulveg.
Love you to roll insight.
Ooh, 9.
Oh no!
It does
on,
not take a genius to see she thinks maybe you've lost it a little bit.
Oh,
like
no.
She acknowledges and does not state this, but the prospect in itself is insane of the problem you have presented. And she doesn't really comment on that part. And then you talk about changing the placement of where the treaty is going to be signed, and her brow furrows. So I'm going to tell you what it is currently. We are planning to have the treaty signed behind closed doors. That was our current plan. I know everything's been a bit out in the open, but the Jarl has requested this be an inside sort of deal. You are welcome to talk to her, and I will try to support the theory, but currently it is planned to be something a bit, I don't want to say secretive, but a bit secretive.
Okay, so there is a plan B. If I will try and speak with Astra at the weapons competition and see if I can't convince her to have it in the area of the statue. If that doesn't work, we would love it if Tordrick could bless the group before they go inside to sign the treaty, just to make sure there is no ill will or outside influence guiding their hands.
That one seems a bit easier and also gives me a bit of a bad feeling. What happens if it's true? So if your theory, because seems anything could be true now, I don't know. What if it's true?
If it's true and we have someone who has control of their body after a month and a half, then I have a backup plan for that as well. And it includes a little magical persuasion.
So you're telling me that you would like me to support you in the idea of twice assaulting a chief.
So, okay, I'll be straight with you. Yes.
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy.
That's a bastard 20.
Okay.
Ooh!
I can promise you that I won't interfere negatively. I will not stand in your way. I don't know what to fucking say. That's my answer for now. I won't get in your way unless I see something going a bit sideways.
Thank you. And I'm glad that you trust us enough to not interfere. If this works, maybe we'll be able to get out of town again without being murdered. If
Well,
it doesn't, well,
if you get caught, war could be back on the table. So I'd like you to keep that in mind and decide what's important.
that signing the treaty is the main goal.
Good. And on the topic of trust, Roshan, do you trust me? I've known you for a long time.
Yes?
She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a folded piece of paper with a broken seal on it. You recognize it as the messages that come through the cubby.
What's that?
This is a message, I'm assuming, from Dagwood. I'm assuming talking to you because Ave isn't here, and I'm certainly not talking to her. So I'm assuming this letter was directed at you. And she hands it to you.
He'll take it and read it.
Ahem. You've bound yourself to an entity you know nothing of. It provides power, you follow its will. Break the deal, in quotes, dangerous, or ask what it wants. And that is the extent of the letter. So this entity,
so she's wrong on at least one count. I can't find out what it wants. It seems to want me to succeed in whatever I choose to do.
is that how entities work then?
I was messaging with Dagwood to get a greater handle on who it may be.
Is this an entity that is visible? Does it have a body? Is it in your brain?
It's visible to me sometimes. It presents as a shadow of a person, of many people sometimes. But you can only see it if you can see magic.
Right. Well, as the letter seems to state, and as you are providing me, it seems you do not know much of what it is. And she steps up on you. If you bring it anywhere near Erling, we are going to have a serious problem.
Of course.
It hasn't been that thing bouncing my baby around, that invisible shit. Was that it?
No, that was just magic.
Roll persuasion.
18.
Okay. Right.
And if you'd rather I not, then I can keep that from your home.
I would appreciate keeping as many things that I don't understand out of my home, and especially if you don't understand.
I apologize for not telling you sooner, keeping it to myself.
It just sort of lays out the question, would you ever have told me?
If I needed help.
I don't know if I believe that either. You have my acceptance of whatever you're doing later today, tomorrow. I don't know what you're doing. Just try to keep me posted. Somebody tell me when it's about to happen, if I'm nearby. God, you can see she starts getting anxious again about that instead of just the looming that was, don't bring a weird thing near my baby.
Well, the spell that we took a ritual to cast on the statue of Gulveg, it creates a magical aura around the statue, and it seems that Freyrune was unable to or unwilling to step into that aura, and that's why she had a representative from her village place her standard. If she goes there, that may trigger something. Otherwise, it will be when Tordric gives the benediction of the dignitaries.
All right. You can ask the Jarl. See if she says yes.
Thank you.
And I would try to, we're not very formal here, but I would do Jarl Torgrim's daughter when talking to her and not call her Astra casually to her face. Just a warning.
All right.
Is there anything else you need here?
No. I hope to see you at the weapons competition.
I'll be there.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
She nods and watches you go. Fast walking.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anything before the competition, or right before it starts, or whatever's happening?
Georgic will go into a quiet spot if he can, find somewhere where there's not a lot of people, maybe an alleyway or something, and pray to the Nine Sisters and beg forgiveness for losing his ass in the wrestling competition. And then he will state and let them know that he feels that the skills and the miracles that they send to him would be best served for those in the weapons competition that need healing and such.
Okay. Go ahead and roll religion for
And
me.
that he's probably going to bow out of it for fear of making it. $14 total.
Okay. So there is the benefit of prayer, the bit of feeling like you're letting them down a little bit. And while you're dwelling on this thought, they have certainly put a lot of faith and trust into you. That is apparent to you. But there has never been any retaliation for failure. They have never seemed bothered by you trying and doing your best. And it's always been that you do your best. And that seems to be enough. You have never heard anything else of it. So if you, Tordrek, wanted to have some fun and throw hands, even if you were the first down, you do not think that would lose favor with your gods. They seem pretty chill, at least in that department. They seem pretty chill.
Well, Tordrick will take that in and feel that doesn't mean 2 ass kickings in a row won't cause there to be mutiny. He's going to go see if he can find somewhere to place a bet on Gorbjorn to win the weapons competition. Put the 5 measly silver that he has left on Gorbjorn, and he's going to walk around with beer and make sure everybody's got drink. And
I would have snuck you some gold.
On that topic, it seems betting is a pretty big thing around this. There are people throwing down bets. There's when you all arrive, it's people starting to sort of mostly personal bets between like friends and people who know each other. There isn't like a big bet man who's just like, yeah, everybody bring me your bets. But there's always a person you could find. So if you're going to throw gold on people, you're welcome to. There will be a point where they like present to everyone. And then usually after it's been confirmed who is fighting, then people can throw bets in. Fighters cannot bet, just in case they throw it, you know. So doesn't mean you can't hand a friend of yours some money and have them bet maybe a little higher, but you personally cannot make the bet. Is there anything prior to all of you arriving at the grounds?
Yes. Fen would. First of all, Fen wants to feed his bird.
Gotta
But-
feed the bird.
Yeah, building a relationship here. But Fenn's gonna like
Gotta
wander
nurture.
over to the barracks or armory, whatever there is in town, and see if he can
Nana's
beg,
spare
borrow,
closet.
lease, beg, borrow, lease a rapier and a shield, because I don't think they're gonna let him have his bow in the melee fight.
Yeah.
So he needs something other than his knife. Basically, he's not gonna go very far in this fight without with just a knife. So
You are able to find a place, and it looks like they want collateral, and they ask for your bow and your arrows.
okay, that's not a problem.
Cool. And you are given a rapier and a wooden shield.
Awesome. Let me.
It's definitely new to you. It's something to get used to, but you got it.
I mean, when we were when we were kids, I think Fen and Nana probably like played sword fighting with sticks, but like that's probably the closest that he's got. Little informal training with a blade, but
And I mean, I'm sure Nana's probably had one or two little sparring matches over the years with Fen, but like obviously much more strongly clings to the ranged as opposed to the melee.
yeah.
Yeah, you're able to acquire that. Anything else?
Can I sneak 5 gold into everybody's purses?
into the team's pockets?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand.
Ooh, so that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, with I'm just gonna casually use passive perception for this, so everybody's just not rolling dice. Even though we came here to do that, too bad. You were able to slip 5 gold into everybody's pocket. Each one of your companions. Easy peasy.
Hell yeah.
Anything else? You can do
Five
stuff once
gold
you
each.
arrive as well, but anything prior.
I'd like to find probably around 8 or 9 minutes before it starts. I want to try to find everybody who's fighting, if they're around.
Yeah, I'm sure you could find your friends. They all have to gather there, so you're able to get them.
Hi everybody. I was wondering if you guys wanted. I know that sometimes they keep saying that thing about no magic, but I feel like Lady Sator's blessings are not quite the same. But I was wondering if you wanted her blessing before you go in.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's very kind of you to offer, Saga, but I very much want to give Valder an honest competition, and everyone else as well. I want to fight them fair and square. And if I
All
win,
right.
then so be it. If not, then it was as it was meant to be.
Likewise, Saga. I appreciate it and would love the blessing of Lady Sada, but perhaps after the fight. I don't want to have the unfair advantage of the blessings of a god that others are not privy to.
Well, I'm sure others can ask for their own god's blessing, but I was just asking if you wanted Lady Sator's specifically because she's special and not many people follow her, so it's like.
Well, you see,
extra.
that's the whole thing, Saga. Lady Satyr is obviously very potently present in this space, thanks to you. Your interventions are extremely effective, and so it would be simply unfair. No one else's gods can keep up.
You have a point. You have a very good point.
I told you.
And then she kind of like, oh, I think they're burning. I need to go. I have a lot of stuff to make, and I only have like half the batch done, and I don't know. I might not be able to be watching though, because I have to finish the cooking. So I hope you do really well. And since I don't give you blessings, I just give you good luck. Okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you, Saga.
Thank you, Saga.
And Saga skips off full speed to make sure that her baked goods are not burning.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Saga.
So, the rest of y'all.
Oh my god.
I would like a show of hands and a me from Nana, because I can't see her anymore,
God dang it.
if you are fighting in the competition today.
Me.
Okay. I was looking at myself like, why isn't that person raising their hand? I'm like, yeah, me.
Oh, that me.
Why? I was just like, who the hell? Who the hell is that?
Jillian is just the confused cat spitting at her reflection.
What is it? I don't know why. It was just like out of the corner of my eye, like, who is she and why isn't she fighting?
She should be.
Yeah, Tordrek, of course you're asked when it's shown that you're not fighting. They definitely ask you to be on standby because they know that you're a very powerful cleric and want to make sure that things go well and that if somebody does get hurt, people will be being KO'd, but it is all non-lethal damage, but somebody has to get them back up, give them a kick in the ass, get them going again. So you are certainly contracted to help, and everyone is very appreciative because doesn't seem like there's a bunch of very skilled clerics here. There's like a person holding like a bag and it looks like there might be some potions inside of it, but it does not look like anybody is magically inclined besides you. During this time, you start to watch as many people arrive. You can see that there is an area that has been set up for the competition itself. There are kind of long benches, not a lot of them, and it seems to be for the special guests that these benches are for. So the Jarl, a lot of the chiefs' families are getting to sit at these benches to watch. The field itself is sort of a cleared out area about 30 by 30. I can count. It is a 30 by 30 square, just waiting for too many people to be inside of it and just have to just basically beat the shit out of each other. You also see that there's somebody motioning over people who are fighting in the competition. It looks like they are dipping the weapons into, it looks like wax, but is hardening aggressively so. And each time somebody comes up, you watch the guy promise that it'll all come off. It's just to make sure that your weapon isn't going to just fully impale somebody or maim somebody, to make sure that it is safer for the competition. You also hear that no weapons can be thrown and it'll only be melee weapons. So no crossbows, no bow and arrow. So if you're participating, you are asked to come over and basically wax dip your weapons. You all head over during this time. Rules are just kind of being repeated over and over by this guy who's walking around, just like, if new people show up, I need them to know all the rules. So he just doesn't stop.
Amazing.
So the rules are that you cannot leave the square. If you are knocked out of the square, you have on your turn to get back in the square. So you have time. Knocking somebody out of the square does not get them out. The goal is to render someone unconscious or have them tap out. Non-lethal damage. There will also be no magic used. No healing magic, nothing of the type. Abilities are allowed, like if you have second wind. That's an example. If you have second wind, that's fine. Yeah, Gorbjorn. Yeah, that's up to you. It's up to you if you decide how you feel about it. You think it's too visibly magical, you might have to not do it. Or maybe try to do it secretly and run in swinging. But it might look a bit magic-y now, especially because it has effects.
Can I focus really hard and have no magical effects?
I would let you... I would let you do that if you used a full turn just to rage. You couldn't do anything else, that it's all your focus goes into raging in your first round.
But if nobody hits me, then I can't attack, then I lose that rage.
It will make it I won't do that to you.
Okay.
It'll be like it takes you a full round to get it started, and it's like there at the top of your turn next round without your bonus action being used.
Okay, cool.
You have to charge up your Super Saiyan.
You're just standing in the corner like, give me a second, guys. Just I gotta think about it real hard.
You gotta blow your throat out screaming.
Were there any other things? Probably.
I have a question.
Yes, of course.
Do we have a cap limit of weapons? Do we have to declare which weapons we're going into this with? What's the deal with that?
So the idea is you can go in with 2 weapons,
Okay.
especially because there's people who dual wield.
Right.
So you can have 2, and there can be nothing thrown. So if you had like a javelin, that's not gonna be the most helpful to you probably. Or it's like my hand axe is just for yeeting. Nope. You could use it to smack people, but you just can't throw it.
I see.
Mostly for the safety of the people watching. Because if
That
you
makes
miss
sense.
and then you like murder the Jarl, I feel like that's a bad thing. My humble opinion on it.
That rather does make sense.
Yes.
Never mind. I just answered my own question. We're good.
Perfect. You see a lot of people starting to file in, including the Jarl. Hertha shows up, Erling not in tow. And they all start to set up in a similar area to each other, including Freyrun and Nadia, who have come to watch the events. Basically, everybody who's everybody is there. And you see that a good couple handfuls of some people from different towns have decided to participate. It seems to be a nice big event. You guys look at the square and you're like, oh God, it's going to be a nightmare. As you see the amount of people that are just going to be
Oh no.
just brawl.
It's like fucking Fortnite, man.
And then you hear like it sounds like children bickering, and you hear one say, go on, Dad, do it, go on. And you look over and see Vandeel Stormer standing near the edge of the arena and like laughing, and he like looks over at his wife and he's like, they want me to, they're asking.
Yeah, do it.
And you watch her sigh, and she just like motions him away. And Vandeel Stormer goes over to wax his weapons, and you watch that herd thin out quickly. The assumption is either you do not want to be responsible for the accidental injury of a chief, or they've just heard about him. This man is what I will refer to you all as a unit during the war that were called Berserkers. This included Herserson as well. They were known to be very close friends. Vandeel is sort of the place between Ave and Herserson. He is not as intense as Herserson, and he is not as quick to just talk as Ave, but he is somebody in the middle. But he is known to be quite aggressive in combat. Once again, the man is, like pushing 50 and hasn't probably been fighting very often recently, but it is just the reputation that is enough for some of these people to tap out very quickly. Leaving you all and Valder. Valder does not seem bothered by this. He seems like it's like more of, oh, I'm gonna have my ass kicked a little bit is the vibe from him, but he also has status, so if he hurts Vandeel, it's not as horrific if somebody else did. Also, you watch as another person goes to enter the arena. I would love history checks from people watching.
Sure.
Tell me if you get over a 15.
I got over 15.
18.
No, not me.
Okay.
Me big dumb.
Yeah. Whoever is over 15, it's chill. You watch this woman come over, armored, probably in her 30s, suntanned skin, black hair, just like tied tight to her head, carrying an old, nasty looking glaive, just a monster of a weapon. And you can tell that it is old and has been used often. The people who got
boy.
above a 15 recognize this as Gaza, Oryx's daughter. She has a bit of a reputation from the war. She was, her parents were fighters in this war on Hersherson's side. And she took her parents' place in the combat after they passed at the age of 11 and joined into the fight at that time, and is known as sort of, in a sense, an adoptive child of Hersherson. Not estranged or not incredibly close, but he sort of took her under his wing during the war. And it was just a monster of an 11-year-old raiding and killing people, along with everybody else present. And she grew up and became basically his left-handed general. She does not participate in politics, but she is the thing that kept Leminder safe. And she walks into the arena and gives a bow to Freyroon. And she is going to wax her items as well. Gaza, would you like to tell me what you do when you sort of see your competition?
Well, from what I can see, they don't look all that threatening. I'll just make sure that I pay enough attention to Faerun, give her the greeting that she deserves, and then make sure I keep it well waxed so I don't hurt them too bad.
All right. He goes in for a second dip, just for safety. Currently, the competition consists of Gorbjorn, Nana, Fen, Valder, Van Deel Stromer, and Gaza. You are all given places to start in the square. 4 of you given a corner, 2 of you given a spot in between the corners, leaving the center open. I will send you all a picture of our tiny little arena and where you are placed. But this is the point where people could start throwing down bets now that you know who is in the competition. Tordrek, how much money are you going to throw onto Gorbjorn if you are still throwing money onto Gorbjorn?
Well, he opens up his bag because he knows he's got about 5 silver and sees that there's gold in there now and goes, he's thinking that the gods listened or something, and he puts 5 gold down on Gorbjorn. All faith, everything he's got.
Tordrek. 5 gold, Gorbjorn. Okay. Anybody else watching interested in placing a bet? This also goes out to the people in the chat. Tell me who you think's gonna win this. Just curious.
Place your bets.
Yeah, put your bets in the chat. Is anybody else placing bets or asking possibly a friend to place a bet for them?
Nana's just here for the fun of the fight.
I'm here for the fun.
And the fighting.
You can see as you all start to enter the arena, Vandil is just currently like talking to his children and like laughing with them. And then it's like the switch is flipped the second he steps into the arena, and you watch as he just starts pounding a hand softly on his chest and starts to like pick up the pace. Who versus who? Everybody, Gregory, get on board.
How many people?
Everybody! It's a battle royale, baby!
This is a fight that is going to take place between Gorbjorn, Fen, Nana, Valder, Vandil Stormer, and Gaza. Newcomer, representative of Laminder. Is there anything before you guys jump into it?
Can you clarify which ones are which in the image that you just sent us?
Of course, you see the ones that have the letters.
I figured that much out.
Yeah, I'm just explaining. And white is Valder, and black is my brain just fully stopped. White is Valder, black is Vandil Stormer. I didn't give this bitch a token. I was so excited about her. I didn't give her a fucking token.
And the T?
Wow. Ooh, yeah, Tordrick stepped out. That works. Thanks, guys. I was so expecting
T for
him to
terrifying.
fight. T for terrifying. And I'm going to write out just Gaza fully on that. So Gaza is in the top left corner.
Gotcha.
So Valder is the white piece and Vandil is the black piece. There we go. Anything before we jump into it? All right. Quick question. Roshan, are you watching in the crowd?
Yes, and he would like to make his way over to Jarl Torgrim's daughter when the chance presents itself.
Yeah, I think you could. There's a moment where it seems like everybody is being retold the rules again, repeated many times. You do not attack somebody when they are down. The don't be an asshole stuff. But you can take a moment if you would like to make your way over.
I would, and I would like to greet her as Jarl Torgrim's daughter and state that I have a request.
She's currently talking with the group and laughing, large drink in hand, and she looks over. Of course. Go ahead.
I was wondering if you would do the town a boon and sign the treaty in the shadow of the statue of Gulveig.
I would like you to roll persuasion. This time is it with disadvantage.
Oh no. I got a 2 and a nat 20.
Oh,
Damn!
what a shame.
Aw,
So a total of 9.
So sad.
She looks to you. I understand the gesture, and I do think it is a kind gesture. Galunder has done a lot by hosting. But I think it will make myself and the other chiefs feel safer, seeing as their friends are no longer here with us, and that is why we are present. I think they would rather have this behind closed doors than somewhere open.
I fully understand your sentiment, and I won't try to convince you otherwise. I did come prepared with another option, which will hopefully still appease, and that is for the man over there, Tordrick. He is a wonderful cleric, and I believe he would love to bless the group of signatories before or after the sighting.
Roll persuasion. No disadvantage on this one.
15.
Okay. She looks you over. I recall you. You gave the speech at the dinner.
I did.
It was a lovely story.
Can I tell if
You're
she means
welcome.
anything?
You're welcome to take that as you want to take it.
Okay.
After the signing.
Perfectly amenable. Thank you.
Of course. And then maybe we'll have a chat.
Of course. Can I refresh your drink before the melee starts?
Sadly, that job is already taken by someone. And you see that there is somebody actively bringing over a new drink. Wouldn't want to put him out of business.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Of course. Enjoy the competition.
Thank you.
Walks away swiftly.
Today's
No.
almost worse than yesterday.
Oh, Roshan.
Oh, geez, all
Oh,
these
Jesus.
women about me.
You should perk yourself up with some bardic inspiration, buddy.
I can't do that to myself.
Can't.
No?
Nope, you cannot inspire oneself. You can bless oneself. Cannot inspire oneself.
That
Um,
seems lame.
Hey,
If
listen,
anyone should be able to
I
jazz
didn't
themselves
write
up enough to successfully instill inspiration in themselves, it should be bards.
No, there's only those who follow the Lord. Bards are broken and sad inside. They can't help themselves.
Only others. Jesus Christ.
You're doing great, man. I feel fine. No serotonin for them, but for you guys, you get it. Is there anything else as you all take your positions? Valder looks at you from across the arena, and he sort of gives you a bow.
A bow is returned.
And he looks to his left and sees Gaza, and he looks to his right and sees Fen. And he isn't exactly sure what he should do fully at the moment. So in the top left corner, we have Gaza. Top right corner, we have Van Deel Stormer. Below Van Deel is Gorbjorn. In the bottom right corner, we have Nana. Bottom left corner, Fen. That is our setup.
May I request a new reference picture then? Because that's not at all where you have people set on this.
It's 100% where they are, just Gaza changed.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, so Gaza's the T.
Yeah, but I will retake the picture where it says Gaza written out.
Oh, thank you.
No
T for
problem.
terrifying.
Ah.
T for oh no.
T for uh-oh.
So here you go.
Much obliged. Thank you, thank you.
No problem. I want you guys to have as much of an advantage as you can. And honestly, just assume that probably you can get to somebody on your turn if you want to get to somebody on your turn.
Hey.
That's a bit of the setup here. And I would love for everybody to roll initiative. It's been a while, boys. A real combat.
Boy! Where that music at?
Oh, you'll
I hear
go.
peaceful birds.
This sounds like birds, not intense combat. You'll get your combat music.
Fine.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get these numbers.
Mine is low.
20 and up.
22.
Okay.
I didn't want to go first.
Too bad for you.
Might not. You'll see. 15 and up.
No.
Cool. 10 and up.
14.
11.
14 for Gaza. 11 for Gorbjorn. And Nana, what do you have?
6.
Good, good, good.
Mhm.
Nana, 6.
Slow
And
but
with-
steady wins the race.
And with that, as all of you take a stance, the bell is rung, the horn is sounded, and we're gonna take our break. I'd hate to stop you after like 2 rounds of combat, you know? So
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
take a
fair.
break, and then we are gonna jump fully straight into the combat. So everybody, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. Place your bets in the chat. Get a
Spend
snack,
them points.
get a drink, get some popcorn. I think it's going to be a great fight, and I'm sure Tordrek will need to throw down some heals at the end for all the people that get knocked on their asses. So we'll be back in 10
I don't doubt
minutes.
it.
See you guys then.
See you in 10, cultists.
10 minutes. Last time when you were giving your speech, One of On the Backs of Gods. We just took our break and we stopped right before we started basically what can amount to something akin to a bit of a battle royale, but it is a competition brought up by the Jarl where anybody can enter, follow the rules as they've been laid out, and just get to throw hands. And that is the situation currently with Nana, Fen, Gorbjorn, Balder, Vandeel Stormer, and newcomer and interesting threat, Gaza, representing Laminder. This is where we're going to start, and sadly, I know you didn't want to go first, but you're still first, Fen.
All right. Fen's gonna turn his attention to Valdir.
Uh-huh.
Say, this is with all due respect, and I'm sorry for before. And then he's gonna attack 3 times because of Dread Ambusher.
Okay.
So that's that is a 19, a natural 20, and a 12 plus 6, 18.
All 3 of those hit.
Okay.
Woo! Starting in hot.
Sorry, not my normal weapon. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
Nine damage.
9.
20, 10 plus 4. Sorry, I've got to deal with a crit in here. And 18 damage.
Okay. You run in. He seems to have turned his attention to Gaza, which then he hears you behind him apologize.
Oh, do I get sneak attack then?
No.
Okay.
I'm just explaining why you did so much damage very aggressively. I'm narrating. And just throw hands very aggressively at the beginning. All right. Sees Gaza just very close to him. One would say within glaive distance, and then Fen starts attacking him. Anything else, Fen?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my cunning action to bonus action disengage, and then I'm just gonna roll around towards Gorbjorn's side with all of my movement, just kind of like get behind Gorbjorn.
Okay, you can get like between him and Nana if you're interested.
Yeah, that's about where I'd like to be.
Okay. All right. Vandeel Stormer. This whole time has been just like rhythmically hitting a hand on his chest and then starts hitting very hard. And you watch as just the vein bulges in his neck, and any semblance of the very kind father figure that was there moments ago is now very much almost like it was never present. And he is going to run in, and the closest person is Gorbjorn. He is going to throw hands. I'm going to use all the dice I need to use instead of rolling twice. He is going to take a reckless attack against you. Nat 20 on the first. And then he's going to take his second attack at you. 24. So let's go ahead and do the not crit first. $13 points of damage on the first. And then on the crit, 22 points of damage. Christ. Comes in just swinging. great axe in hand, covered in this weird hardened wax. And that is his turn. He is done. Gaza, you are up. You watch somebody, there's somebody close to you, Valder. You watch him get hit hard by somebody, and then that person flees to the other side of the map. Valder is still within 10 feet of you, depending on what you want, but that's your current situation. Everybody else is on the other side of the small box.
All right. What is Volder's expression right now? Is he paying attention to me or the person that just hit him?
He seems to be trying to be on a pivot, but it's hard not to be a bit focused on the person who hit you and then like went to run before he could get like an attack off as a reaction. It's not like it's going to be a surprise, but he's not exactly prepared, and once again got hit very hard.
Then he should be easy to finish off. I'll attack him.
All right.
I will, from where I am, just right in the back of the head.
Shit.
Very good. 9.
Oh,
You're like, I could finish this guy. Swings, and that's the moment he catches you out of the corner of his eye, and he ducks down, dodging the first attack.
oh shit!
Good. I was hoping you'd be watching when I did this. I'll attack again.
Oh no.
That one. 22.
22 hits.
Okay. And that'll be... Ooh, let's see. 9 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'll, after I whip around the first, he dodges, I bring it back, hit him again, and then I pull my glaive and give him one little whack on the chin with my bonus action. And that will be a 13.
13 does not hit.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Dodges the first, hit hard on the second, is able to put his sword up and block the end of the glaive.
Okay. You know, I believe that those others will be ganging up on you. Maybe you should go deal with them.
Ooh. You can either roll me, you know what? Pick something in the charisma category that you feel like suits this.
Okay. We'll say intimidation.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Why am I bad at? It was 4.
Okay.
It was supposed to be cool.
but I'm so cool, guys. That's what happens. The cooler you are, the worse the dice are.
It's so true. I can
the
speak to
balance of
experience
nature.
on this.
I rolled so bad.
I know.
Ugly
I
dice
understand.
for the deeds.
And
I think
with
that one is not going to be rolled again.
It is Valder's turn. And he looks to you. So be it then. And he is going to step into your space. And he...
that's not what I said.
You're like, wow, the audacity. The audacity of this bitch. He is going to attack you super casually with his longsword. He's going to go for twice. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. He hits with one of his attacks. and gives you 10 points of damage. And he is going to position himself to your right so that he can have a little bit of a view of the people fighting on the other side. Trying to split focus at the moment, but mostly on you. And that is Valder's turn. Gorbjorn. This guy goes just blank in the eyes and just starts wailing on you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Jorvern's gonna yell like, "No more holding back!" And he's just gonna rage bonus action.
Hell yeah.
I don't care, so, well, he doesn't care, I do care.
I care a little.
Yo, we don't bit.
So technically, until my rage ends, I gain a flying speed, but if I choose, I can just sit on the floor. So,
What'd you get? With your, I can't hear you. Maybe it's because my music is so loud. Loud to me.
It's a little bit louder than other things.
Things have been quieter, yeah.
You know.
I got a fly speed, but
Oh, I see.
on the floor, it doesn't look like anything changed.
Okay, so you could fly.
Yeah, and
But-
the full record.
All right.
So that would be 1 second. I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
12 does not hit.
But I'm assuming a 19 does.
19 hits.
Hell yeah. Get him.
So halved would be 11 damage.
Thank you. Oof, good hit.
That's my turn.
And thank you for halving for me. We all know my brain is very small and very smooth. This is canon. Anything else, Gorbjorn?
Big mood.
Nope.
All right. Nana, you are up. You watch Fen go over, hit hard into Valder, and then run over to your side of the map, and now Valder is engaging with Gaza. So Fen is about 10 feet away from you.
Alright, so what was your plan? Just bonk him a little and come over and bonk me a little then?
My plan was not to get bonked.
Well, I mean, you're right over here. This is a battle royale. You mind if I bonk you?
Have at it. Stop talking.
Alright!
Hit me.
Nana's gonna come in at him with her short sword in the one hand. Yo! No. Fuck. First throw. Not one.
Certainly misses. You're not like in a
Definitely.
precarious situation, so your one does not yeet you off a cliff or anything.
Well, that's fortunate. I'm appreciative of that. I'm guessing, like, Nana's just kind of, like, aggressively, like, side-eyeing at Gaza out of sheer concern for Valder being in her proximity.
Yeah, he
So,
looked
a little
bad after
distracted.
Fen hit him. Like he
He
looked,
did!
and then he has all of Gaza's attention.
I'm not sure that was great strategizing on your part, but that's alright. We'll figure it out. Does the 16 hit?
16 meets my armor class with this shield. So yes, it hits.
There you go.
Hey! Righto, that's 6 points of piercing damage. That's my 2 attacks. Smooth brain. And you know what? No. I'm gonna hang on to that. That's it for me.
All right.
So I go over there, I try and swipe at Fen with the short sword, and I miss spectacularly. I come back around with the dagger, and I get a clunk on him.
There you go. The dagger your fiance gave you.
It is, as a matter of fact. That was in my offhand.
Fen, back at the top. You're up.
That was not planned.
Fen will bonus action disengage from Nana,
Hey.
and he's gonna get up under Gorbjorn's arm, using Gorbjorn as kind of a human shield, and he's gonna take a couple attacks at Vandil Stormer.
Okay. You are not hidden behind Gorbjorn. You are next to him, but you can
He's
try
within,
to edge behind his arm.
But well, no, I'm not. No, so he's not providing me any cover, but he's within 5 feet of.
He is not
Vandil.
your ally.
It just says an enemy of the sneak attack is just with an enemy within 5 feet of.
Ally.
An ally, I believe.
Yes.
And in this setting, everyone is enemies.
You don't need advantage on that attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of that enemy.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting. I don't like that wording.
So are you gonna let me have sneak attack on this?
I'll let you have sneak attack on it.
All right, first attack is a. Sorry, what's my modifier? 22 to hit.
22
Jesus.
hits.
All right, second attack
I would be very concerned.
is gonna miss. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the first one. Where did my D8 go? 13 points of damage.
Kyle, did you roll with advantage? Reckless attack.
Yes, you have advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll roll the second one that missed again. Oh, that's much better. That is a 23 to hit.
Yes.
All right, but only sneak attack on one of them, so this one's gonna be 4 points of damage.
And then
It's pretty lame damage roll on that one.
That's chill.
Unfortunate.
You move in using his preoccupation on Gorbjorn and start throwing hands. Would you like to stay in that spot?
I have to because I'm gonna leave his range if I don't. So
You're gonna leave a few people's range if you don't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stay in that spot. Just sidled up along Gorbjorn there.
All right. Vandil is up,
Oh boy.
and his focus turns to the person who hit him last. He is going to reckless again.
Oh boy. He gonna grab Fen's head in his hand and go squish.
$19 to hit on the first one,
That hits.
and then more than that on the second one.
Yeah, that'll hit too.
Jesus.
First attack. 9 points of damage. And
I
then
accept.
thank you. Thanks, guys. Ooh, there we go. That's dabblage. 16 points of damage on the second. And no, he's chill. Stand where he is. He's having a good time. And that is the end of his turn. Gaza, you are up.
That was rather frustrating. He's still near me, and seems like there are three in a cluster, and then one woman off to the side.
Yes.
All right. Well, looks like it's just you and me then. We'll finish it off. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And that'll be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Second hit. Yeah, it's another 9.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
able
then,
to focus on that one.
bonus action attack. Natural 20 on the bone. It's not really that cool though. It's a bonus action attack. So I do double.
You double that D4.
Wow.
Oh, good. Great.
Oh, good. I rolled a 1. Okay. So that is 7 points of damage.
Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad for the offhand.
Yeah. Yeah. I am unsatisfied.
I mean, you can see this guy is doing very badly. Like
I know. That is what's making me mad. I could just
You're
finish
like-
him off if he wouldn't stop squirming.
Just let me hit you. Anything else?
Go play with your little girlfriend and leave me alone.
Roll me
all.
something charisma centric if you'd be so kind.
Okay. This time, let's do, while I say it, I'll, like, start, like, spinning the glaive.
Mhm.
Like, I'm gonna, like, really get him next time. I'm gonna do
Shit.
performance on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking drop it. 11.
Okay. All right. We'll see what he does on his turn,
Alrighty.
which is right now.
Wow.
Wow. Of course, I didn't write what it is. Second win is an action, correct?
Bonus action.
Oh, even better. He is going to disengage as his action. He's going to run over to Nana, and he's going to use his bonus action to second wind. Sorry, I couldn't get to you first. As you watch, like, a trickle of blood, like, move down his eyebrow.
Rather understandable. Seemed like you had a lot on your plate all of a sudden. You're right.
Peachy.
Okay. If you say so.
And that is the end of his turn. And now we have Gorbjorn.
Woo. Gonna attack Steve guy. That's a 30-20.
Yep.
So that's again 11 damage. Already
Okay.
have. Then second attack. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Hey!
Double ones on the dice, but that leaves me at 9 damage. I already have.
Okay.
And I'll look at Fen. And like, I don't think I can really say anything, so I'm just kind of growl like, "This one's mine."
All right. You give a back off growl to fight Vandil Strarmer mano a mano. Anything else?
That's my turn.
All right, Nana, you're up.
Okay. So if I'm understanding right, I've got Valder near me, Gorbjorn and Fen are still up close to Vendil, and is Gaza making her way over to them?
I mean, Gaza is currently in the far corner away from the group.
Okay.
She's not
But
moved yet.
Valder is right next to you. Gorbjorn and Fen are 10 feet away, and then Vandil's on the other side of them.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Nana's gonna kind of like look over Valder for a second, kind of assess like, does he look bad enough off that like one hit would finish him?
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
He also bucks up a bit when he runs over.
All right, well, that's cool. All right, that's fine. This seems a little more chill. All right, okay. Nana kind of like shakes her nerves loose a little bit. She's rather intimidating, isn't she?
You could say that.
Bit intense for a competition. It's supposed to be friendly, but let's have at this, eh? 21 to hit.
21 hits.
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come at him with my dagger for the second attack.
Can you guys hear the alarm?
Yeah.
I can,
Hello,
yes.
me.
What is that? What's going on?
It's
Yeah, everyone's looking out their window like, what's going on?
Nope, it's me, boys.
Oh, well then.
It's
See
fixed.
ya.
Problem solved.
Huzzah. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Very well. Swing and a miss.
You hit with the sword. You go in with the dagger, and he grabs up like your wrist to like hold it from hitting him. This seems kind of rude.
Well,
but he smiles.
it's only rude insofar as it's, the thing you proposed to me with, but it is a beautiful piece of work. Didn't want it to go to waste.
I agree. Anything else, Nana?
I think that's probably it for this round, right? Well, yeah, that's it for this round.
Okay. Fen, back at the top.
Fen heard Gorbjorn loud and clear, but he's not in the habit of doing what Gorbjorn says. So he's gonna just maybe like up under the other arm, stab at Van Stormer again. 2 attacks.
Okay.
One's a miss and one is a 23.
23 hits.
You have advantage still.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just assume you guys are getting advantage on him unless I say otherwise.
Okay, well that turned that miss into a nat 20.
Holy shit!
That's
Wow.
All right. So I'm gonna put my sneak attack on that one for certain. 21 with one of the attacks and 12 with the other.
Okay.
And bonus action, disengage and kind of roll back around behind Gorbjorn, so I'm not in this guy's path.
Okay. You are now between Nana, Valder, and Gorbjorn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Van Deelstormer's turn. I'm going to have him roll a dice. Okay. Punch Brain says punch. And that means Gorbjorn is the closest. He's not going to go pursue. He will reckless because that's what he will do. Like, fully gone in the eyes. Like, there is just... It is just a mirage of just war in his face.
Man's a fucking berserker. Like, classic Norse berserker.
First one hit. Ooh, second one might not hit. 12 doesn't hit?
Yes.
Yeah, like, oh, thank God. Okay, only one hit. You take 15 points of damage, not half yet.
Okay. So that's 7.
You're able to get out of the way of the first, and then the second one just comes in hard. He is just swinging with wild abandon, and it seems to have worked for him over the years. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. Gaza, you are up. You can see just the group of them before you.
you know the message that I sent you.
Yes.
Was I able to do that?
Yeah.
You cheating again, Abby?
I have
I
to
don't know
cheat.
who you're
It's the
talking
law.
to. My name is Gaza.
My name is Gaza. Go ahead and roll me insight with advantage.
All right.
Or perception. I'd take that too.
Let's see. Okay. Ah, yes. It was a nat 20 for a 24.
There you go. I'll lay it out for you. You've just gotten to basically watch everybody go for a few rounds.
Mhm.
One of them stands out to you as something of just the best way to describe it to you is a bit of a cowardice tactic. Moving around, moving fast, which you assume that maybe he can't take too many hits, is your thought process on that compared to some others in the group. The woman in the group has not really been injured too much yet, but seems sort of in a similar weight class as the man. You can see one of them seems a bit on the beefier side and is fully with Vandeel. And, you know, how much can Vandeel knock off or just knock the whole dude off entirely? And then there's the guy that you were beating the shit out of, who probably is the most injured of the group.
But he's in combat with the woman.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what happens if I hit the little rat. I'll move over to the two men and try to knock him in the head.
Okay. Are you going to keep 10 feet back?
Yes, I
Okay.
believe so. I'll be moving 5 feet up though to get to the bonus action attack. But I think I'll also really just grind my feet in for this one, and I'll get advantage on all of these attacks.
Perfect.
Yes, using my fighting spirit. All right.
Christo nodding.
Yes, all right. So that is a yes, this is better. This is what I prefer. That's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Yes, okay, wonderful.
Good.
I shall roll damage first for this one. Lovely. It's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Next one. Yes, of course. That is a 26 to hit.
Also hits.
All right. That is 8 points of damage. And then, you know, this seems to be working rather well, so I'll action surge and do a few more.
Okay.
So that's 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. You wasted your action economy, but go ahead. I'm down. It doesn't matter what you roll. I had 1 hit point. So.
Wow.
Wonderful. Well, he's down, and I still have another hit, and I do not get a second bonus action from that, right?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either. So I'll just there's the two guys standing in front of me, and those two back there. Is the one that I've been beating up, is he like within pole distance, seeing as I have 10 feet?
Yes,
If I just
he's
move over
actually
a bit.
right next to you for you've gotten to Fen, so you easy. Right
Wonderful. And then I'll just keep the momentum, swing around, and just knock him in the back of the head. Then with the final attack. Oh, a natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
So we'll
That does
see
stuff.
about that.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see about that in a minute.
Yes. So that's 16 points of damage.
Woohoo. You think, judging by how hard you just hit him, you think if you did that again, that'd be 2 down and 2 under your belt.
All right. Then I still have some, movement, I believe.
Yeah.
Since I walked over to this guy and then I hit him since I didn't need to move too far, I'll just take as many steps back as I can so I can get another good look at the battlefield for next.
Okay. If you move back,
time.
Valder will get an attack of opportunity.
is he looking at me?
You hit him pretty hard. He's aware of you.
Yes.
What people tend to do when you hit them is
When you give
pay
him
attention to where you
the
are.
hard
I was
bonk,
hoping I just knocked him hard enough where he couldn't see anymore, but I guess I'll
Jesus.
stay.
okay. You stand your ground. Nana, you watch Valder get hit hard in the back of the head, and you watch his eyes do that thing where they unfocus for a second, like somebody's about to just pass out, and then like kind of blinks himself back into consciousness, breathes in hard a couple times and stays up, but looks bad.
Oh boy.
Come
Come on. Breathe through it. Come on.
That'll
he's like,
used to help him.
I might as well try to make it easier for you in a minute. And he turns and he's gonna hit Gaza.
All right.
And he's gonna take 2 attacks at her. Oof. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. Valder turns and you can see that it was a damn good hit. Right to the back of the head, sweet spot. You think he's probably seeing 2 of you and just cannot land a hit.
Shit.
Yeah, that's his turn. There's nothing to help him right now.
Yeah, I'll just look. I mean, I don't have any action, but I'm just looking over to Nana. You might as well finish this off. I'll let you have this one.
Kind of. Interesting.
And with that, Gorbjorn is up.
Hitting this dude that's been hitting me dirty 20.
Yeah.
So that is. So that's 10 damage to him. Already have.
All right.
Second attack is another dirty 20. Come on.
Ooh.
I'm using different fucking d6s. I'm getting ones on. Ooh, a lot better. That's what I wanted. So that's so that would be 12 damage to him.
Ooh. All right. You're wailing into this guy. I mean, the man's the tank, but you've recently been fighting.
Oh damn, he's not down any.
But he is still here with you.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Perfect. Nana, you're up.
After a solid 7 to 10 seconds of consideration, Nana's going to run in and have a swing at Gaza.
All right. You run
18
in.
to hit.
That hits.
It's 8 points of slashing damage. And then a follow-up with the dagger. Ooh. $23 to hit.
Yes. Of course.
Ooh, and another 8 points of slashing damage.
How did you do that? Did you roll a 4?
I rolled a d4 and got 4 plus 4 on that nice little dagger, which was given to me by my betrothed.
It's your offhand weapon. I believe you do not add your.
Do I not?
You don't add your modifier to it.
Unless you have
I am
a
big
Unless you have the
smooth
ability.
brain.
Yeah.
I have no idea if I do or not. Probably not.
It would have been a feat. That
Two weapon fighting style. If that's what she took as a ranger.
Well, yeah. Does she have that thing?
Yeah, that's what we're asking.
Yes, I do.
Oh, then keep your modifier.
Then I'll take it.
Ooh! Hooray! I have big smooth brain. I forget I have things all the time.
I forget I have stuff.
All
It's
the time,
okay. I
like
do
my
too.
boots.
Yep. Sadly, can't even use the boots now that we
I
remember that.
know. Now that I've been reminded.
Also, I'll just say a little thing out to Roshan because he's here with us emotionally, sort of physically. If you ever feel inclined to do anything besides just watch everybody beat the shit out of each other, inform me. and I'll roll you into the initiative.
I think he's struggling to focus right now, so
Yeah, that's valid. That makes sense. Perfect.
Tordrick's on a keg. He's got a smaller keg, and he's keeping it full, and he's just passing beers along. He's going, my back aches, my butt's too tight, my hip shakes from left to right. Ooh, Ongawa, Orville's got the power. Ooh, Ongawa, Orville's got the power.
Oh my god! Tordrick is the best cheerleader I have ever known!
And we'll be doing this a bit strange, because this is just how we're going to do it. If somebody goes down, their turn is going to belong to Tordrick. So if somebody is out, as we move on to Fen, on Fen's turn, which is now, Tordrick could run over and drag him out of the ring and heal him. Would you like to do that, Tordrick?
No.
Yeah, you watch Fen
While singing the booty shake song.
Mid-shake. Oh.
I am summoned!
And you can drag him out of the arena, out of the line of fire. How many Heelys does he get? And you can use whatever level. He's non-lethally damaged, but it'll just wake him back up.
Right. I get back 11.
There you go.
Whoop whoop!
Fen, you return to consciousness and you see that the battlefield is now pulled away from you.
Battlefield's over there now.
All right. That was Fen and Tordrick's turn. Vandeel Stormer.
Oh boy.
He's going to continue to swing on Gorbjorn. He's starting to breathe hard. He looks like he's starting to struggle a bit. But, gotta keep hitting.
Gotta keep hitting.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then the next. And then a 19. 17, not halved. And then his second attack. Five points of damage halved. So it's already halved. If I can do the math, I'll do it. Just keep laying into you. And you can tell besides the fact that he is fully gone, he looks like he's having the time of his life. Like, he looks like he's having a grand time. Between the broken blood vessels in the corner of his eyes. That is his turn. Gaza, you are up. You are within 5 feet of Nana and Valder. Valder is very wobbly on the feet.
All right. You really should have just taken this one. It's probably the only one you possibly could have had. Guess I'll finish him off. I'll hit Valder. I don't... it's a natural 20.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit!
We're making up for the first round.
I am,
I
and
guess.
it's making me feel a little bad.
No, it's fine.
I mean, that's just how it goes. Tides of chaos.
Yeah, okay, I rolled bad on the damage dice anyway, though, so it's okay. That is 10 points.
You hit into him hard, and you know the telltale sign of the snap of a collarbone.
Ooh.
It doesn't stab into him, but you hear it snap. He is hanging on by a thread.
Ooh.
I know.
All right. Well, Just so I don't break it further, I'll use my next attack to hit Nana here, and then I'll use my bonus action attack on him.
Okay.
Just to
Very kind.
space it out a little bit.
It's only
so-
fair.
Of course.
We
of
both
course.
hit you.
It is. Alright, so that's a 21 to hit you, Nana.
That certainly does hit.
Alright. And, oh, terrible damage. 6 points.
Possible.
And then-
possible.
The final, little knock on the top of the head with the bottom of my glaive. It's a, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright. And, oh, only 5 points of damage.
That
Does
is
that
enough.
do it? Alright.
Ah.
One hit into him, you hear the crack of the collarbone, hold back, hit the second attack into Nana, and then the end of the glaive hits him right in the jaw and he drops. Hits him hard enough. He is rocked and then he is down.
Oh.
Anything else, Gaza?
The two boys are still fighting, so they'll be
Yeah.
fine. I think this woman is a worthy opponent. I'll fight with her.
All right. You stay and hold your ground in front of Nana.
Suppose I'll take that as a compliment.
Tordrick, it is Valder's turn. You watch him go down just as you pull Fen out. Would you like to go grab Valder and give him a heal?
Yep.
He's just double timing. He's like, all right, team, gather up. And you are able to, with your team, pull him off to the side as well and give him a heal if you'd like to. And Gorbjorn.
Yippee! Gonna take out this wordy boy. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Oh, poop. Same 14. No,
Yeah, both
so confident
miss.
in nothing.
Valder, you hear just the thump of Valder fall behind you. Just the slight distraction of the world you can almost perceive around you. Not giving any damage to Vandeel. Whose name I will say different maybe every
Am I
time.
in attack range of our glaive friend here?
You are in attack range of Nana. The only
Okay.
lady friend you're within range of.
Okay, then I will not move.
Okay. Oh, actually, you are not in attack range. She is in attack range of you, though.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Yeah, everybody got you. Cool. Nana, you're up.
Well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'll admit, I haven't fought very many against with a glaive, but see what we can do, eh? See, 16 to hit.
No.
Interesting. Offhand, then. 24 to hit.
Yes.
7 points of slashing damage.
Ah,
That would be with the dagger.
you're quite good with that thing.
Thank you. Only recently acquired it. Growed on me a little bit.
Wait, have you been using your second attack?
Yes.
So you get 2 normal attacks and then your bonus action on top.
Do I have the smoothest brain in the whole goddamn party? Why am I the leader? Who decided this? This is stupid. Did I take another attack?
Sure, you can do it this time, yeah. Go ahead and take the other
Thanks.
attack.
I was
Oh.
like, it's not right here. I was like,
Yeah, shouldn't there be... Oh.
Does a 17 hit?
That hits.
All right. That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Ah.
You're a worthy opponent as well. Have to say, I'm disappointed we haven't had a chance to spar before.
Me as well. This was fun. I realize you, just figured yourself out a little bit. You're getting better.
Is it that obvious? I'm a bit rusty.
A little.
We've been in town for a very long time.
You two chat as you try to beat the shit
Fight
out of
each other.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna be best pals after this.
I guess so!
and it is Vandeel's turn.
We have no choice.
All reckless all day. Dirty 20 on the first. I'm gonna just roll the damage for that. I don't know what you're working with, but I'll start there. Already halved, you take 5 points of damage. And then I'll take his second against you. Caddy corner. Okay. Hits again.
I don't mean to be like,
Yeah.
I don't think she has a second attack. I'm just looking at her character sheet. It doesn't say extra attack.
Well, you're a fighter, right?
Yeah,
She's
you
not
should.
She's a human ranger.
Well, Rangers
the
Like
range-
Nana.
Rangers get a second attack.
Well,
At
it
level-
doesn't. Where?
I have two attacks
if you look
per
under
action.
actions, yeah, it says attacks per action too.
I do have that.
Oh
Two
shit! There it
attacks per
is.
action.
Mine
Yay.
shows up differently. Okay,
Ooh.
I accept.
I accept, thank you.
I was like,
Yes.
every martial class needs that.
I was
Yeah,
big
no, it
smooth
makes
brain
sense.
thinking attacks per action 2. I get to hit twice. Yes.
Like, yeah,
Already
I can see why you
halved
missed.
8 points of damage.
8.
8.
So weird.
Wow. Still going. Gaza, you're up.
All right. I just want to take a quick glance over at them. Do they look like they're wearing each other down?
Yeah, Gorbjorn, how would you say you look?
Mad.
I would say Vandeel also looks mad.
Mad or bad? Both? Both?
Probably
Mad.
both. Probably both
Okay.
of those.
Okay. Then I'll
yeah.
stay here. I'll just, I'll try a little harder this time. And, I'll take that fighting spirit again, grind my heels in a little bit, and I know a few tricks too. Get advantage on these.
Oh.
That is a dirty 20.
That should hit.
Cool. That is 10 points of damage.
Ooh.
Math. And
Oh, I felt that one.
very good. Then it's working. Let's try it again. That's 16.
16 hits.
Oh, disgusting. 6 points of damage.
So sad.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yes, sometimes it's a little tougher.
It can be
that
very
was-
frustrating.
My bonus action to do that, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Gorbjorn.
Just gonna shout uncontrollably as I swing at him. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Get him, Gorbjorn!
So 11 damage.
Okay, and you're already halving these.
Yes.
Okay.
Still up.
Yeah.
Die! Oh, so close to a natural 20. Like, on both of them. But that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Wow, are you kidding me? Okay,
Come on,
so
bud.
that is 9 damage.
Still up.
Ah!
But with the vibe of if you did that again.
And then I'm just gonna scream at him like, out!
Say, Uncle.
All right. Nana, you're up.
This fight is getting more interesting by the moment. Everywhere at once.
Sounds like they're having fun.
Certainly does. Hopefully they'll save some for me. 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 19 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And then with the offhand, 18 to hit.
That hits. Very nice.
6 points of slashing damage.
All right.
This is loosening me up. I appreciate it. Haven't had a proper tussle in a while.
Absolutely.
Back at the top, Van Deal. Reckless. First one hits. Already halved, 6 points of damage. Second attack. Hits. Halved, 7 points of damage.
Yeah, okay.
Are you still up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Gaza, you're up.
Speaking of loosening up, she's just gonna like crack her neck and second wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that was good.
Gotta love a good second wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll do that math in a moment but for now I'll just,
Mhm.
hit Nana.
I will continue as I was.
Yes. So just 2 attacks then. I mean, I don't know if I got a natural 20, but I don't know if I should yes.
If it's a nat 20, it's a nat 20. The
I'm
dice
so
call for it. They call for
It's-
blood.
I'm putting all of those dice to the side and I'm not using them again because I feel like they used their luck and I shouldn't touch them. So
So the first
I'm
one's a
not.
nat 20.
yes, I'll just roll the second one to see if I hit and then I'll roll.
Yeah.
Second one's a 17. 17?
17 does hit.
Okay. I will roll the crit first. Oh, I rolled really bad on damage there. Okay, we're fine. I always roll really bad on the damage, so it turns into be a normal one. 8
Very well.
points. And then for the normal, 9 points for the normal.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Gaz is a beast.
Well,
You're not wrong.
Seriously, you're simply terrifying.
I mean, I've worked for it.
I can see that. The work's paid off.
Gorbjorn.
Come on.
Compliments are not going to make me go easier on you,
Need
Nana.
to hit.
Of course
What is it?
not. Why would
18
I want
hit?
that?
18 hits.
So that's 11 damage.
Still up.
Oh,
And 19 to hit.
19 hits.
What was it? 9 damage.
How do you take out Van Deal Schwarmer?
Yes!
Let's go.
Oh, let's do this! Come on, buddy.
I just want like straight down bonk on his head and
Uh-huh.
slap the floor. And
Yeah.
and since I took somebody out, I get a bonus action to attack.
And Nana's right within range.
I sure am.
Yeah, but I wanted to attack Fen, and this lady took care of Fen, so I want to hit her.
Okay.
Ha!
You step one step towards Gaza.
And I'm gonna reckless attack. So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits, yep.
So 22 damage.
Oof.
Hmm.
And that is my turn.
That wasn't very nice. We were having a conversation.
I'm afraid you won't get through to him at all with conversation like this. He's raging. He's having a good time. Just fight him. He'll appreciate it.
It is now Nana's turn. I'm
Yes.
I'm just gonna take a guess here. I'm not looking at anybody's character sheets. I can only assume Gorbjorn looks bad. Very bad. I can't speak for Gaza. I'm not looking at anything, but I'm assuming they're both not well off.
You
But who
know,
knows who's worse? Probably Gorbjorn. I
probably.
can't say.
Maybe. We'll see.
It
We'll find
depends.
out.
Who knows?
I would like to lead off with my bonus action.
Okay.
Now that things are really starting to get serious, Nana's going to kind of crack her neck, set her shoulders, set her stance, focus in on Gaza, set Slayer's Prey. As a bonus action, I designate one creature I can see within 60 feet. The first time each turn that I hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6 damage.
Ooh.
Ah,
So, now we're getting serious.
I see. Learning more about yourself by the 6-second interval.
You know?
Every 6
Miraculous
seconds.
what you can uncover once you knock off all the cobwebs, yeah?
Of course.
I'm assuming a 15 will not hit.
No.
Alright. What about an 18?
That will.
Excellent. That means I've got... Ooh! 12 points of slashing damage, including 6 points from that Slayer's Prey. And then... Nope. Offhand can't be used. Used the bonus action already. Very well then.
Rather you not.
I mean, it's all the same.
Goes up to Vandiel's turn. Tordrek, you have to gather the team
Everybody.
to pull this man out of the arena.
He's so big.
And you
He's
can
just a
hear his
mountain.
children on the sidelines all screaming boo now.
Oh no!
One of his daughters just screaming boo.
Oh.
The mother trying to stop them cannot win.
We understand. We feel the same.
Boo!
We see you, kids.
You drag him out of there. Gaza, you are up.
All right. Then I'm going to look over to this guy who just came up and screamed at me and say, give me a moment, Nana. This is really, why didn't you deal with this? All right. And,
Wanted
I'm
to
going
see
to-
what you do.
I've
fought him plenty. I'm interested to see what you.
I don't believe you. I'm
Oh.
going to take advantage on these with my fighting spirit.
Okay.
Oh no, I already have an advantage because he reckless, so I won't do that.
What? Not gonna go for the double advantage?
That doesn't exist, miss. I have 2 attacks. All right.
I was using it wrong to my own disadvantage. So
True. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It'll be 24 on the first one to hit,
Not on it.
and I'll just roll the second one. 15.
I am out.
Oh, that was not damage. That
Oh.
was to hit. But I should roll damage and then we'll see where the 15 goes because I should have done that. I don't know. Oh. Well, I got a 14 on damage.
What?
13.
Jeez.
13.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one takes Gorbjorn out.
All right. So the second attack goes over to Nana and it was a 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Okay. Then that is 10 points of damage.
All right.
And bonus action attack. I will try to hit you one more time with the back of my glaive. And it is a 18 to hit, and I believe that hits.
Yes, that does indeed.
Wonderful. Oh, it is 7 points of damage.
I'm out.
Oh.
Please, Gaza, describe it to me. I know it hurts you, but I need you to take it in and describe it to me.
Well, as I said to Nana, I don't know why you didn't deal with this, and I just kind of, while looking at Nana, just give him a knock and just take him out with one, and then swing around and hit with the next, and then as I see that she is wobbly, I'll kind of just knock her down with the final hit. And then, I'll just slam my glaive down and take a knee in front of Faerun and say, This win is for Laminder.
And then I slowly get back up.
Oh, since what? Why did you wait so long?
Suspense, boys.
Oh, the suspense. That is really good.
Yes! I'm so glad.
You go down to take a knee. You watch him get up with his 1 hit point.
Oh, you.
And that's why I didn't.
You're done. You shut up. You're out.
That is Gaz's turn.
Hey, would he have gotten back up before I used my second 2 attacks, though?
It's got to be on his turn, right?
Yeah, it's got to be on his turn.
It's very probable.
Because I would have used my attacks on him if I saw. I know that I
waited until you hit Nana and then.
But that's not how it
laying
works.
on the ground. Listen, we're here to have a good time.
All right.
It's a cheap tactic, but
Right.
today we'll take it.
I only did it for the gold.
Valid.
Did it for the gold.
That's understandable.
I'm sure you'll miss all of the attacks that you're going to.
Yeah, and he gets up on his turn. It is his turn now.
Reckless attack. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah.
So that's 26 damage on the first.
Yeah. No, I'm done.
Yeah!
This
is
win
out.
is for. Poof.
This win is for limit.
And then I'm gonna raise my giant club up and I'm gonna yell, "Winners get kisses!"
Not Golunder, not Prince Gorbjorn. Winners get kisses!
Echoes around through the audience. Winners get kisses. As Gorbjorn stands in the middle. Tordrick and the clerics jumping into action, getting everyone up. You don't have to use any more spell slots if you don't want to, Tordrick. They have some potions they can throw around. But you stand before the chief and the Jarl. Vandil Stormer gets up, like sort of deliriously laughs and like makes his way back over to the chiefs, and he's like, shush, stop it. Trying to get his children to stop booing, who have not stopped booing this whole time.
We get it. We would cheer for our giant, scary mountain of a dad,
it's a bunch
too.
of like little girls between the age of like 5 and 15, just all yelling boo.
Oh yeah, 100%. That makes total sense.
Can't take them.
But he gets them to like calm down. Looks like the man just had the time of his life. Very happy to have been there. Everybody who went down is brought back to consciousness. And you stand before the chiefs and the Jarl. You can see the sour look on Freyrune's face. Not hidden well by anything.
Oh, Gaza is apologizing for her, like.
Yeah, you go
Once
over
she's
quick.
dressed back up, you know.
Yeah. Once she's.
The second you're up, you're like, oh no.
Oh no.
I boasted
And
too
while
soon.
you're quickly apologizing, Van Deal comes over and he like clasps you on the shoulder, Gaza. You look a lot different than the last time I saw you. And he smiles. Good showing.
You as well. Only getting stronger.
I don't know if I am.
No, I was
Uh,
talking about myself.
No, he laughs again. And just like this huge hand just like squeezing your shoulder.
Yes.
Oh no, my bones. No,
It-
please.
Ouch me bones.
The Jarl is just sort of watching the display of everybody just kind of groggily getting up and like figuring out what's going on, and then the sneak attack at the end as he yells about kisses in the middle. The Jarl gets up and she's just like this fucking guy. She goes over to you. It's what you've earned. And hands you a much bigger bag of gold.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get a kiss.
Poo, no. No, she's like, oh, no.
I've given up on her. I don't.
I've moved on. Greener pastures. You can take the gold. I hate to call it a mystery prize, or you can take a mystery prize. You're presented with 100 gold.
But I have to. So like, I can't see what the mystery.
You
prize
do
is,
not get to know what it is prior.
But I don't get to see like a random box or anything.
No, it's just like she states there is another thing.
Okay, then
Ooh.
gold all the way.
Yeah, I can't see it. It's not real gold.
Gold is
That-
gold.
Makes total sense for Gorbjorn.
And you were presented with this 100 gold. Your companions brought back up Valder's shoulder, fully put back together by healing magic. And then I can only assume breathing hard, running in from the distance with a large tray of something.
I might have blown up part of
Oh
the kitchen.
no!
I don't know. I think that there's a bit of a fire, but it's mostly fine. I got it under control.
Is anything permanently burnt down?
No, I think I got like one batch is good. One batch is good. Yeah.
All right. Any structures damaged?
No, it's not as bad as the time that I blew up the bakery.
That's good.
Yeah.
What kind of dessert were you able to salvage, Saga?
Well, I think I have a pretty decent batch of cookies. Some chocolate chip cookies.
And you can see that Gorbjorn is the winner as you run up. And you have your cookies to share with the team. And Gaza is summoned over by Freyrune. And Gaza leans in close. And you just see like a curt nod. And then she straightens up and starts walking away from the arena as you all gather and are given a cookie.
Hold
That-
on, Gaza.
She turns.
Yes.
Yeah, me, Gaza.
Yes. That was an excellent sparring match. Want to try again?
After a, well, deserved
Not right
knockout.
away, obviously.
For sure.
Sometime.
I think that you're a worthy fighting partner. We'll see about it.
Fair enough. You'll know where to find me.
Absolutely.
And with that, she turns on her heels and seems to be heading very, like, pointedly in a direction. And with that, boys, I believe I'm gonna end it right here after a beautiful competition. Gorbjorn, money in hand, kisses to be had, kisses all around.
Where's Agnet? Where's Agnet? Nana's jumping up and giving
Anybody?
Gorbjorn a kiss on the
Yeah,
cheek.
can I do like that victory kiss, run to her after or before I get the gold?
Yeah, who are you trying to victory kiss?
Agnet.
Beautiful. She definitely came to the match.
Agnet, of course.
You go and find her. Both of you are owed a victory kiss. And there is just a very muscular a victory kiss to be had. The Jarl raises an eyebrow. Because it's assumed she probably knows Agnet. It's the assumption. But you go and get your victory kiss. Victory kiss tally has been settled. And now I'm gonna stop it. Y'all can't stop me.
Fair enough.
Cookies and kisses all around. Thank you all for being here with us. We really appreciate it. We love getting to tell you guys a story. We're all having a good time. And maybe next time we'll have to, instead of having just a bunch of fun beating each other up, maybe we have to deal with our problems. Because if you don't deal with your problems are going to deal with you.
That sounds fake. I don't believe it.
Here at the Dice Cult, we have a bunch of other shows if you're interested.
A rogue.
Frank, could you tell me what happens on Tuesdays?
Tuesdays, Legends of the Adventure Stream, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. We won't be rolling tomorrow. Tomorrow's my dad's birthday, so I've got to see Papa.
Oh, of course. Happy birthday to
birthday.
Dad. Woo!
Happy birthday, Mr.
Everybody
Frank.
raise an ale.
Oh yeah, but if you're interested, you can watch all of our shows. If you're like, darn, I needed my Legends of the fix, we have all of our shows over on YouTube. You just look up the Dice Cult. We are there. Come watch some stuff. If you haven't started something, it's your chance to start it now. And Abby, what's happening on Wednesday?
Hi. Well, when I'm burning the kitchen down, I really love to have something on so I can be thoroughly distracted. So I watch the Monster of the Week mini-series that's happening every Wednesday evening for the next, I think it's 4 more episodes, 7:30 Central, where we fight ghosts on the ship. They fight ghosts. I don't know. I'm not a part of it or anything because I'm Saga and I watch TV, I guess, now. On Twitch.
It's like the background's pulled away and she's just in a studio. Hi. Just like
Yeah.
when I'm not playing Saga on TV.
Yes.
I'm burning things down in my kitchen and watching the Dice Cult.
So you see, we
like
have
you
a lot
should
of
too.
D&D. We got a nice apocalypse show on Wednesday, historical historicals, and on Saturdays we have something a little different. We have Vampire the Masquerade in the Last Remaining Light. We go up every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I feel like we're in comeuppance territory currently with that game.
Oh boy.
Sometimes the things catch up with you and you take so much damage that you're no longer conscious, and then you have to just deal with the fact that you're so incredibly damaged and there's nothing you can do about it. But we're all okay, and we're gonna keep going, and we all stayed together as a team, mostly.
Mostly.
So if you're interested in something maybe a little dark, a little intense, a little comeuppany, join us on Saturdays. Once again, you can watch all of these shows, the past episodes, over on YouTube at the Dice Cult. If you're interested in keeping up with us, you can view us at Backs of Gods on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram, we have a lot of character art, NPC art, maps, the whole shebang. There's some new work in progress, kind of teaser spoilery stuff made by the lovely Abby. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can head on over there. And with that, it was a great night, had a great time, got to tell a great story. And we'll continue to do that every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be here. Thank you all so much for joining us. We truly appreciate it. And good night, everybody.
Good night, cultists! Come see